Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Throwing a video together here to talk about how do we check someone who appears to be unresponsive when we believe there's to be an emergency situation taking place. So again, we use this thing. Number one, we always want to check the scene. We want to make sure it's safe. We don't want to put ourselves at risk. Make sure that, we can kind of size up that scene, and form an initial impression. What do we think is going on? What does it look like, sound like, smell like, feel like? How many people are injured? Do we see blood, broken glass, things along those lines, right? Now, after we check the scene, we want to check the person. So we use this thing, it's called a tap, shout, tap technique, where we take a hand on a shoulder, we tap the shoulders and shout, "Are you okay?" If we know their name, we can use their name. And again, tap and shout, "Are you okay?" We're trying to gauge their responsiveness here. We're trying to see if we can get a stimuli, response, anything to show us that there's signs of life, there's movement. We're going to assess breathing. Is the chest rising and falling normal? Does it look smooth and effortless, right? Are the eyes opening and closing? Is there gasping? We call that agonal breath. So again, these are some of the things that we're going to look for as we size up the scene, form the initial impression, check the person. And again, anytime someone is unresponsive, no matter what, we immediately treat that as life-threatening. So for any and all life-threatening emergencies, including cardiac, breathing, respirations, things like that we're looking at, severe life-threatening bleeding, we're going to make sure we activate the EMS system by calling 911. We're also going to send someone or designate someone to get the AED machine and the first aid kit if available, right? We want to make sure we activate all those things at once. Again, doing this quickly, recognizing there's a problem, deciding to take action, those are the two most important things we can do in any and all emergencies. There are studies out there that tell us that when bystanders enter a scene and they act quickly, we can increase survival rates by up to 45%. So with that said, we do want to make sure we're intervening, assuming we are safe and the scene is safe, and do our best to try to help someone in need, right? So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. We have more content coming down the pipeline on, how to, what does this look like? So feel free to reach out if you have specific questions or if you will have an interest in booking a training session with us. Thanks so much for joining us today.